Let's listen to something new. What's going on, Laura? If you're in there. I got 25 lighters on my dresser. Yes, sir. I got to get paid. I got 25 lighters on my dresser. Yes, sir. Got to get paid. Love it, man. Man, that's crazy. Hey, who in there? Happy day to you as well. Shout out to all the people who themselves. Shit feel like magic. Somebody should have told me about this a long time ago. Started it. Go to Vibration Foundation. If you're new to the channel, let me know where you're from. There we go. What's up, Julian? Man, boy, I've been putting out some crazy content, man. How you been, bruh? In fact, I'm gonna send you a text. Trust me, I'm good. I miss you and love you. Right? I'm saying it because I believe in it. But yeah, man, life has been pretty good. Columbus, Ohio. All right. Let's do it. Oh, my dog. Yeah. Hey. Comfortable. Colorado. What's up, Colorado? Thank you. Melinda. Thank you, Melinda. What's up, brother? How are things? What's a crazy weekend? It's session damn freaking keep. Yeah. Hey, Justice. I am on some. Man, I am supercharged. Like, really. It's crazy, man. Now, I like the number 25. I'm not even sure why yet. Right now, it's 502. All right, I put up there 25-cent donation, and the song 25 Lighters is about to be played. Thank you, Melinda. I promise you, you're beautiful as well. Yeah, man. It's official. Yeah, I can stand in my 2-cent glory. Yep, this kid's enlightened like somebody. I ain't believe it, but yeah, man. I was saying it, like I was feeling it, and then I was just like, what are you really saying, bro? Like, are you really like about that life? And then I was just like, I be hearing shit. And like legit spitting. Information come in like somebody, like you ask a question, bing, there's your answer. Like, I don't know. Like you can doubt. I don't, it's up to you. Yeah, man, it is. I am nuts. Are you as well? Like when I say I'm looking now, I get it, like the purpose, like I get do you know, like the Bible and all this other stuff, like it's all these different ways to enlightenment. And each person can either follow one or create one.
Yeah,
universe called it. Universe called it. You can either follow one or create one. Ain't no wrong answer. It's your joy. You can have it. Just don't hurt nobody in the process. What's up, Lulu? What's up, Low Life? What's up, Peacock? No, but you are something else. Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, so I kind of had to talk to myself, and I realized that it's okay to come out now. Like, yeah, it's there's words. It's like, yeah, man. That's why I get now. For those who know, they know, and for those who don't, and that's just it. You ain't gotta worry about it. Either you get it, or you're just like learning, or you get interested, and that's it. Good, Low Life, good. Throw it in the game. Southside players screw up quick, man. And the this motherfucker, man, hold up. Twitch, not like that. Whatever. Yeah, so these last few days, I've been getting, crazy downloads. I've been getting crazy amounts of information, understanding humanity, understanding healing, understanding energy, understanding every single person I've ever touched, what's happened in their life, understanding the communication, understanding their existence, understanding their past, understanding their future, understanding my children's future, understanding my children's past. Even though I'm not in my children's lives, I understand it with fucking precision. It doesn't matter who you are. P.S. Everybody can do what I'm doing right now. However, it takes time, and the universe will give you what you need. You'll figure shit out. No different than a child who touched the ground the first time when they walk. You get excited. That child's not sure they're walking. And so when I see a human do something of solid vulnerability, I understand that psychologically they're learning how to vulnerability is growth. No different than taking a step into faith. Come on, man, y'all not listening, bro. No different than taking a step into faith. So when that child takes that step, that child don't know that they're gonna actually walk. And so when I see a woman or a man become vulnerable, they don't know if they're going to really be accepted. And when they start learning that this is the movement they're supposed to be in, that vulnerability becomes a super weapon. You can't tell me shit. You ain't kind of like it. I do. And then so there's arrogance. Of course you would say that. Do you know what you like? And I fucked around and jumped. I was like, oh, is it okay for me to be me? I think I'm funny. You don't have to, right? Man, that journey is still going, but the road looks a little good. You feel me? I either lost my rabbit ass mind, but either way, I like this vibe that I used to have. What's up, Quebec? What's up? What's up, Compella? The first kiss was like I had never been kissed. Dang, that's what's up. Yep. You know what you never knew, and know. Oh, it's facts. Yep. You know what you never knew, and knowing what you now is facts. Now it's facts. Thank you, Melinda. I appreciate that. I realize today that I embrace discomfort. I get comfortable, and discomfort embraces everything. I realize today that embrace discomfort. I get comfortable, and discomfort embraces everything, because everything is experience. Right now, you're experiencing me no different than a child who takes their first step. Every word that I speak is another level of experience, whether I get to feel it in your bones, like AKA feeling music. I can speak and you can keep on scrolling. I can speak and you can sit there and be like, what did he say? Hold on. Why he look like that? What did he say? Can I smell him? Is he real? What's he speaking about? And you make that connection, and that excites your senses. This experience is the difference in what some people feel like being real is. And when people experience who I am, and I now know who I have been, I just didn't know it was cool for me to be experiencing. People are experiencing what they call vulnerability. And so when they get into other relationships, and when they meet other people, and when it comes to leaderships, when it comes to so on and so forth, the people around you start to realize that you are what they call, for lack of better words, the different kid. And when you start realizing that you're not different, you were just trying to be the person to fit in. And legitimately, the people around you never did nothing wrong. They were only responding to the shit you were doing. And it was you who was doing something wrong, because you falsified your experience. You are as dope as you fucking say you are. You are as funny as you fucking say you are. You are as fast as you fucking say you are. You are as beautiful as you fucking say you are. You are as whatever the fuck you say you are. And if anybody tells you different, then I gotta tell you, I don't think they're your fucking friends then. I'm just saying. We don't ride the wave, we get it. That's how we made it.
To Beyonce places. So we used to have some open cases. But now we got it criminal spaces.
And it's easy too. And you get to enjoy you. Like, I'm like this. And I felt like I couldn't be like this depending on what a person said. And some people saw this in me, some people didn't. Some people saw the intelligent Kyle, some people saw the military Kyle, some people saw the bodybuilder Kyle, some people saw the dad Kyle, some people saw the husband Kyle, some people saw the Marine Kyle, some people saw the abused Kyle, some people saw the swimming Kyle, some people saw the pole vault Kyle, some people saw the acting Kyle, some people saw the person debating Kyle, the student council Kyle, the chess Kyle, fucking ROTC Kyle, the foster care Kyle, the adopted Kyle. Some people only knew that one Kyle. And I'm telling you right now, that's just the tip of the iceberg, baby. And so they only know a portion of you. Appreciate you. The time that you had with them helped you grow. That's how you get gratitude. Let it all go. Watch your life really grow. Think about it.
Either way, it's tragedy. Please don't try to take my life. That's a catastrophe. On my soul, ain't no.
How I stopped being reactive? When I started to see that situation of such a level that I was hurting my own children. So I saw it. I said, I don't want to hurt my babies no more. How do I stop it? I had to be authentic so they can know what authenticity looks like.
Oh, it's so cold, I think I'm done with ice. Birds. If I leave us, you gon' die. Well, bitch, you done with life. Okay.
When I saw that I was not being always me, he felt like, man, dad is a superhero. Dad is this, dad is that. I'm like, man, I fuck up all the... And that's the portion he was looking at. I was like, nah, bro, I'm human. I just got used to fucking up so much. I got used to being so uncomfortable. That's why I was able to do the things that I went through. I'm the guy who would jump off the bridge and like, you can't fly. I can't. And I'm already on the motherfucking air. Looking at you like, who said? Better not pull up one on that. Because I be, hey. Ain't no guns in mine. And so this is spirituality. Spirituality is accepting who you are from the experience you've gone through, not having to change anything. You can be standing in your ground and smile. And people around you will appreciate that. And they'll be like, damn, you make me want to be like you. And I just want to be me. And that's all you doing, so I be me too. We can be each other together. You can spit this shit but in any different way. This is how the people are doing it in music, act. Yeah, bro. Just be fucking loving.
Oh, it's so cold, I think I'm done with ice. Birds. If I leave us, well, bitch, you done.
Call my name, baby. Melinda. Call my name, baby. I ain't no runs in mine. What's up, Floor? And always be responsible because we can create anything. Standing in your truth, being able to execute every single action with love. Everything is created in the sense of love. You can take something we consider to be, i.e., evil, find a different perspective, enhance it, and use it in a way that literally energy and the essence from its creation of originality, because there's no such thing as a bad idea. It's what you do with it. So you can go all the way back to the beginning of time and take that thing and bring it up to this moment and change the entire world, ladies and gentlemen. All you have to do is use love through perspective. You ain't got to listen to what everybody else is saying. I'm not saying in a good or a bad way. Just stand in your truth, and the people that speak the way you do, rock with them too. And if they don't, then that's cool. You can, man, it... Like I was afraid to be energetically Kyle. I remember hearing people, my ex-wife's sister was like, is he always that hyper? And I was just like, I didn't think I was being hyper. I was just, you know what I'm saying? And so I get uncomfortable. And then I sit there and just be, I don't know what to do now. Shit, I can't do what I thought I was supposed to do. You said that I was moving too much, so now I'm uncomfortable. But I would never tell that to my children. Think about it. My child having fun. Hey, sit down. Stop. Get right. That's what I grew up with. So I'm not gonna do it to them. So my son, oldest child, I used to do that when I was younger as a father. I'm older, so my younger two children are more energetic because energetically I had risen subconsciously. I had my younger children when I was in my 20s, the older children when I was in my 30s. And so that's two different mindsets. It's a whole type of growth. And they emulate with the type of energy I rocked with then. If I have a child now, god damn. Think about it. It's an energy thing. Hey. What's up, Law? Standing in my truth. Yes, ma'am. That's correct, TT. We are our own worst critics. You are your worst own critic. God damn, boy. If you, right? And you can, and it's so gorgeous. And the way to do it is through what we call identified by spirit. And when you start tasting what you think is spirituality, you start doing this thing when you start creating reality. I'm going to say that again. When you start doing this thing called spirituality, you start doing this thing you call create reality. When you start doing this thing called spirituality, you start doing this thing called create reality. You hear me? Can't nobody tell me nothing different. I'll scream this motherfucker all the way to the room. I promise you. But your spirituality is what you discover it to be. It's your truth. And whatever God you believe in, whatever your sexuality is, whatever road you came from, whatever you like in the bedroom, whatever you like to eat, whatever you like to, who you like to hang out with, who you don't like to hang out with, what you want to do, what you want to be, that shit is not a coincidence. You're supposed to think that shit. Who will do it? I ain't gonna think about what you want me to do for you, right? I don't know your life. You're going to have to express it to me. Only you can tell me what you like to do. I don't know you. I have no idea. Do you want me to read your mind? Right? And when you see, you're just like, I can do this. I can be me. The people who love me only love me from the portion of what they thought was lovely. The people who love me only love me from the portion they thought was lovely. I thought all of me was lovely, but I started agreeing with what it was that they were saying, so I started to do what they were doing too. You know why? Because I loved them. I wish they loved me the way I love myself. I wish they loved themselves how I love me. That would allow them to see that although on the outside looking in, I might look like a fool. Nah, I was really loving you. Trying to find out how to do it without hurting you. When you see your truth, can't nobody take it away from you. And you can sit there and say, hey, what's up, boo? I really do mean it when I say I love you. Because that doesn't mean it's a physical thing. That doesn't mean it's your job. That doesn't mean it's everything you touch, create, sense, think of, walk, feel, lift, smell, shit, eat, high five, kiss, stick, roll, slam, jump, weave, all that is you. So you're supposed to love all of that as well. It's your experience. That's your truth. And when you see that you were trying to love and you just didn't feel comfortable around your environment, you start changing. It's just what happens. And that change is not through force. It's through adaptation. And you see that you made it through things that you didn't want to go through. You change your perspective. And just like that, you kind of take a turn to your past and think, damn, I made it through all that? How? Like, just time out. Right? You look at it like, how? Because you love what you were doing. The people around you who didn't agree with you felt indifferent, and you started to agree with them too. But you weren't agreeing with them in a submissive way. You were agreeing with them trying to still say, hey, I still want this, but I feel insecure to tell you that I do like this. And so the relationship goes the way that the person who has, for lack of better words, the highest level of awareness, and if that person is not using their powers for good, then they end up becoming manipulative. And so certain people like me can see those manipulative actions within a single word from a person. And there's people who can just do it from just looking at you. If you ever heard somebody say you have kind eyes, or if you have, right? They're not just saying it because you have kind eyes. Like, they're saying it because you really have, right? Because you can see it. The windows to the soul, right? When you see with your kind eyes the life you really had, you'll be able to see the life that's already there. And that this moment is the time, just like those moments over there. And so you don't feel bad anymore. And you just kind of do this thing where you get to say, this is what I would like to try to experience. I think it would fit me well. And you go for it. And you go for it passionately. And you dig in. And you have, because you don't know when your last moment is there, hon. You might think it's going to be this big old thing tomorrow. And That's it. And then you're done. So take your now, realize that your past was good, just like this moment is, and change your view. The people who you feel like hurt you, for lack of better words, understand they didn't hurt you. That's the way they were experiencing you, and you were just trying to learn how to fit in their lives too. And I can see that just like I can see 1 + 1 = 2. I could really be bragging. I didn't know that was happening. And be honest, I didn't know that I could do that. I was always confused how I got into relationships. I was always confused how I tried to be, I was trying to be this type of man. I was like, God damn, boy, I suck at this shit. Like, let's keep going. This is crazy. I don't know how much energy I got left. Right? Now I'm just like, oh, that's part of the process. Cool. I have gratitude of all that I've gone through. And so now I get to smile with life from now until whatever the last day is. And I don't give a shit because I'm happy now. What's up, sweet potato? I'm good. How are you? What's up, Love Jones? Hello. Good, Mystic Blue. Yes, man, I live by convictions. Appreciate it, Tara. Yeah. And you get to, man, any artist you hear, that's not saying that they're enlightened. It's a portion of the process that you get so close to that you start discovering you a little differently. And so it happens depending on the people that's in what we call our past, our ancestors, our grandmothers, our fathers, our mothers. And the more you have of this type of mindset, the stronger you become. This is why they say the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, because the poor don't know how to get rich. Once the poor learns how to get rich, right? Because you got to be taught, right? A person who is born poor and given a lot of money will lose it and not get rich again. But a person who is rich and lose all his money will gain money back because they know how to get rich. And I couldn't believe that I can understand that. Like 1 + 1 = 2. I understand emotions to people. And so when I hear musicians who are good at music, it's because of the clarity on their individuality, what they're good at with precision, without questioning if you like it or not. Because the people who like it are going to buy it. They're going to rock with it. And that's what they call, fans and things of that nature, supporters, right? And when you see that, man, you know who you are. That shit is, right? And this is what they say, by you not being vulnerable, ladies and gentlemen, this is how you block your blessings, right? If I'm able to help and I'm able to be what we consider authentic Kyle, right? With all my experiences, and I'm able to give you something and offer something, or right? I don't like giving. I tell people I don't give shit. I offer. You ain't got to take nothing, right? I change the language. I'm writing this other book in my head. If I'm able to offer something that can offer a slight bit of way for you to have a greater quality of life, and it's a word or my presence, then why wouldn't you do that? And I can do that just by being kind. And it hit when I was talking to my son. I'll tell you a little story. I said, man, I got off live with y'all, right? I'm gonna tell you, just like right now, man, it blew my mind. Hold on, man, this is a good one. I might have to change the music. What's up, Queen Marie? How you been, Queen? How you doing? A lot of people live so loosely that's they lose control. They act surprised. A lot of people live so loosely. What do you mean by loosely, J-Rod? Hey, King, your eyes are beautiful. Speak that words. And thank you, Breezy Fine. I appreciate that. What's up? I see you, Queen. Good. I had the day off work. Oh, ain't nothing wrong with that. What's up, Bray? Beautiful inside it out. Yes, you are. I don't want to fit squeeze in. Not sure if that sounds bad. There you go. No, yeah, you know where you belong. Your heart, all that shit. It's all your nose with it. Now, it's funny because when I saw it, I couldn't believe I caught it. And when I caught it, I couldn't believe I saw it. And when I tell you, you're going to be like, oh, right? So I'm just going to tell you how it happened. I like this. This is just dope energy right now. All right. So I got off a live yesterday. I said, hey, man, I'm going to go to the store and get dinner and stuff. And he was like, nah, he wasn't hungry. I was like, all right. You sure? Like, I stopped doing I got alive so I could, right? And he was just like, nah, I'm not hungry. I was like, all right, man. And so I made my runs and came back home. And I'm in my office and he comes in and I switched my plans now, right? Because my boy said he wasn't hungry. Now he's 17. And this is a good story. So, it's just, I was looking at him like, you fucking with me, right? He comes in the office and he's like, what'd he say? What'd he say? He said something that caught me off guard, and I was just like, you want me to make you something to eat? He said, Dad, yeah, Dad, I am hungry. And I was like, oh, you want me to make something to eat? Because intuitively, I jumped. Now, he didn't necessarily ask, but I just made plans to talk to someone. And as soon as I did that, when he said he wanted to eat, I almost jumped forward, and I saw it. I'd already made plans. I put my energy so that I could care for him later. This is how you maximize it. Take my son out the picture, because it took me a minute to grip it, because I wasn't sure if I was thinking right. Now, you are my friend, and I have a friend over here. And I say, hey, friend A, would you like to go A, B, C, and D between this time and this time? You say, no. I say, you sure? He's like, yep. I said, all right. Well, thanks for listening. I appreciate it. I'm out. Boom, I move on, make plans to go with friend B. Now, nothing sensual, nothing of that nature, right? I'm just going over here with friend B. And so now I'm going over here with friend B because what I wanted to do over here with you was exclusive for me and you, right? I like doing this thing over here with you. So she hit me up. I was available. Boom. So I sent my energy over there to her. An hour later, you call me up and you say, hey, I want to go do that thing with you. And I would tap out of the plans with her or with him or with them. Oh, yep, I'm snitching on myself. And the shit they planned was big. I would tap out the plans with them and I would go over there because I wanted to please you. Now, it's not that it made a bad decision, but the action of doing that sent a very odd ripple into the universe. Is that I wasn't going to put myself first. When all I had to do was say, hey, I've already made plans with friend B. How about we do what we do tomorrow? I'll let you know when I'm through. Because I don't have to hide shit. I'm honest about everything. I let you know when we're through. Maybe we're building a house and saving children. I don't know. Right? And then I'll send my energy and love to you. Why? Because if I have 5 children, is there a time that I should not be loving my children? Okay. If you and I have a child, is there a time you want me not to love our children? Okay. Okay. If we meet each other, give me one reason why I shouldn't love you. And if you're putting yourself first as love, what you do to self, you do to everyone else. And so the web of strength and the love that you have and the lives that you have, you can give love to all 5 children, no matter where they're at. Subconsciously, psychologically, by meditating, writing letters, visiting, things of that nature. So when you meet a person for the first time, that's no different than the conception of a woman's womb meeting a male seed. All you need to do is see their eyes. That's a relationship. The moment after that, you get to title it like a baby in 9 months. Whether you watch TikToks for as long as I've been on TikTok, that's a lot of time. I appreciate the love I do. That's what love is supposed to do. It grows with you. If you follow me more than one day, that's 23 people who love me too. This is why I am comfortable ending my lives by saying, I love you. I know what love is. God damn. And so when I got up to go make that dinner for him, and I was like, no. I changed my plans, son. I said, I have something else to do. And he kind of get all weird and everything. And then he came in later saying, well, Dad, I preheated the oven for lasagna. I was like, God, why didn't you come in the room and tell me that you get hungry, Dad? You changed your mind and that you're going to make lasagna. And then I looked at it from his perspective. I was like, because he wants to be the son who pleases his father. And his father wanted to cook for him. And so now he feels guilty for making lasagna. And so instead of telling Dad that he made lasagna, he rather swelled and have resentment later and say, yeah, Dad, you want to cook, right? That's what you wanted to tell me, right? And I'm just like, I want you to tell me what you're doing so I don't have to make these decisions based off of. And then I saw it. I said, we're not doing this back and forth stuff. You already got the oven on. I said, go make the lasagna, son. I said, we can make dinner later. I said, I just felt like cooking for you. That's all, bro. Right? It's just me, homie. Right? And so Then he had that look in his eyes like, I said, yeah, you got a life. Yeah, go do what you want to do, man. If you want to go make lasagna, nigga, go make lasagna. Bruh. Because if you get in a relationship, I want you to be able to communicate to the people in your life, I want to take care of me. If I'm able to be in your life and we choose to care for each other amicably without asking, oh man, that's like magic. My son ain't got to ask me to take care of him. When I knew he was in my life, I knew I was going to love him. I knew I was going to take care of him. So nobody has to ask me to take care of them. As soon as I knew you was in my life, and I knew that's what it was, I knew I was going to love you. I knew I was going to take care of you. How easy or hard it was, I don't fucking know. I don't know you. I just met you. Called an experience for a reason. But we're so afraid of being vulnerable to say, ooh, nah, I'm good. Yeah, we should do that. We're so afraid of doing that if men and women did that to each other, boy, you'd be having a whole nother relationship. You'd be fucking with passion like on a whole nother level. You be every day and every moment. I get it now with people who like, I was going to say people who like me. There's a certain energy, and I would sit there and discover it, and sometimes I would, right? And I was just like, you good? But act like, like this. And I saw it. Oh, I saw it. Oh. And now that I see it, I can change my energy independently at any given time. I can say a rhyme. I can laugh and tell a joke. I can give you the answers to some shit that you probably even thought you needed, but I could. Like the relationship about a rock. I can do it. I can help. So can you. But first, let's see if we can teach people how to love themselves till that motherfucker never hurts. You can do that? Oh, man. Wart's your oyster. You'll smile every day. Your downtimes of which you think is sadness is a process that you needed for something that you're manifesting. You're like, man, why am I feeling like this? And you start observing it differently. You'd be like, this feeling is congruent with the thought that I had in the past. So I don't have to feel bad about this feeling. I see it through observation. I use it to enhance that understanding. And so now I have my foundation. And then I can grow independently because I look at everything with love. No matter what is in my mind. This is my mind, right? And so if I feel doubt, if I feel sadness, I take it and I say, what are you doing here? You need some nutrients? You need some love? I ain't seen you in a minute. Come here. Yep, I still love you too. And my sadness goes away. You're like, oh, he loves me. Yep, because you're a part of me. There's a reason why that was a sad thing. And that's okay. And that's it. And then you just smile, y'all. My purpose in life is to teach that to people. I've taught it to a lot. I didn't know it, but, and I want to, like, just out of shit, like, step one, this is how you love yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real. This is the type of relationship you got, not a problem. How many kids you got, not a problem. What kind of business you got, not a problem. You lost your mama and your dad, not a problem. They did what to you, not a problem. This is the worst thing you've ever been through, not a problem. Just keep popping it because you made it through so much. You made it through that past stuff, so that shit that you call the stuff won't happen that much. Yeah. You made it through the past stuff, so the stuff you call the bad stuff won't happen that much in the future. I really can make it 1 + 1 = 2, and I get to have fun with it, just like you're supposed to with life. It's that easy for me. That your past stuff, which you consider bad stuff, I can change. Visually, you can either accept it or not, but it will change your future as well. And you understand that foundation. I do nothing but just use the information in which you give me, your past life. And you know your past life, just like your nose knows your past life, just like your eyes knows your past life, just like your chin knows your past life. It knows everything about you, from your great-great-grandmother and the way you walk to the way you talk. That wasn't taught to you, but that's inside of you. That's the past too. You remember everything, and I can teach you on how to remember it all. Holy shit. I just thought about it. And I'm not the only one. There are people out here doing it. saw somebody today, like, I don't like titles. And so people are like, what are you? I can help. That's it. I can help. Do the best I can. What's up, Juice? Appreciate it. I say. Appreciate the gifts, Queen. I love the self-awareness. It is a beautiful thing. I'm sitting here touching this with so much excitement like a kid. Think about when you see somebody twirling something and they're talking, make them a child, right? I saw Will Smith's son talk about it, and I do see people as children. I don't treat you like a child. So I'm sitting here doing this, and I'm looking at myself as a kid, like, and then I like candy, and then I like to go to the store, and then I be buying me all types of stuff. He'd be like, if you don't put your arm down, if you don't put your shirt down, stop moving, be still. What's wrong? I don't know. I'm just excited, and so I feel it to that level, and it's like, God damn, this is dope. Heart alchemy. That's where change happens. I've heard that word before through The Alchemist. Was it The Alchemist? Heart alchemy. When I learned that the heart and the brain are like independent and they can connect, like legitimately connect, like I do it now a lot faster. But I was just like, can you really? And I'm telling you, man, this is crazy. But yep, your heart can connect with your mind. This is why they say put your heart and mind into it, man. It's crazy. It's all out there. And I was just like, wow. And some people can see it. Some people can see the movement, no different than how you walk or how you talk. What memory do you have when it was taught to you? What do you mean, what memory do you have when it was taught to you? Oh, I love it here. Thank you, Lex. How you doing? This is when I start to understand being true you attracts your true tribe. And so when people come in, no matter the consciousness level, no matter where you at, they're supposed to be in your life. How you respond to it is totally up to you. Loving or unloving, just be yourself. That's it. What's up, West Virginia? When it happened flawlessly, you understood. Would you believe me if I told you right now? Right when you asked? If anybody understands the concept, why would you ask? I didn't even know I understood it that fast. You were confirmation. I was just speaking and being me. That's like somebody saying, Kyle, you're ugly. And I was just like, that's how you feel. I find that to be interesting. I care to explain, because I believe what it is you're saying. I don't question it. I want to learn from it. So when a person asks a question to me, being the person I am, I experience you. I experience you at such a degree, like the question that you asked. I now understand that I do understand it flawlessly. So thank you. I just understood it just now. Wow. I knew that I was enlightened. I didn't know how much, and there's shit I've been saying, and the ego and death and all this other stuff is a constant thing. And when it's not so much as a bad thing. You're a creator. You're supposed to feel everything. If your child is hurt, you don't want them to suppress that pain. Let them feel that pain. Just don't let them live in the pain. Tell them they don't have to let the pain define them. So that when they experience pain without you, they know what to do in the absence of you. And so now you get to be in people's life the same way as if you were always like supposed to be right where you're supposed to be. This is what they mean by God is always on time. It's not a pun to be intended. No, it's real shit. And once you feel your enlightenment to the people outside of you, you're God. But not in the sense of like you're God. It gets to the point where you're like, man, that's interesting that you can do that. And when people respond to you, I say things like, you only understand what you think you understand because, well, I am me. I am you and you are me, right? We are one. And so if you know you understand it flawlessly and I'm letting it flow like it, that means you do too. Outside of that, you would have kept scrolling. Divine timing is real. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that is crazy. Man, yeah. So I get it. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, Cher, you are a big ball of love. I am. Thank you, Love Jones. It's a vibe for me. All right, Destin. You are. Let it flow. Thank you. Appreciate it. You're super dope. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Y'all, that's what's up. Yeah, man. It's like, whoo, I made it. Maybe, I could pay tomorrow's lunch bill. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, just maybe, right? Because this is where the stories of people say stuff like, one of my favorite is Sylvester Stallone, man. I don't know if he gave up his dog or something where he like all the, right? Tiffany Haddish, like these people, like they get there because they understand their drive to be what it is. You ain't gotta believe them, and it takes a while for it to kind of take its time. And when that motherfucker stop moving, you like, oh, and that time where you gave up and you didn't want to do it, that was supposed to be part of the process too, so you can truly see all the other shit you tried to do after that time. You said you weren't gonna do it no more. You came back to it. There's a reason why. It's part of your purpose. You see it, and it will. Don't worry. It's everybody. I'm telling you, it's getting there, and some people can see it. They can see your movement. So it's pretty interesting. So thank you. Like, thank you because you're me and I am you. Right? That's why I say, like, I love all my exes. I love all my friends. Right? And I try to be me in a way where it allows me to be the most loving to them. And no matter who I was putting first, if I wasn't putting myself first, I was going to hurt all of them. And it made sense. And I figured it out. Yay. You really do have to love yourself first, though. You just need to change your mindset. Yep. Transformation is a process. Yes, it is. It is. It really is. Those who stick out with you, whoever's in your life at the time through that process, like they are magical too, right? Like if I'm me, you didn't attract, that shit happened for a reason. So now I see all of it like, ooh, okay, this is life. You're supposed to experience. And then you just show people what your version of love is. That's it. And when you own you, you own you. You're your own energy. You're abundant as fuck. You're forgiving. You're loving. You're understanding. You're strong. You're wise. You're your own Albert Einstein. You're your own Tesla. You're your own whatever the fuck you think you're supposed to be. And you're like, man, that's like some new shit. Yes. That right there. Yes. That moment you said that. Yes. That's you. It just poked out and you like, nah, that's not true. I'm going to go ahead and, nope, that was you. And you're supposed to stick it through. And the more you get that, man, the more it starts showing true and truer. Yeah, man. Sitting there thinking, who do you look like? Did you said her name? Tiffany Haddish. I look like Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish is pretty attractive, but I don't think I look like Tiffany Haddish. Like Tiffany Haddish doesn't look mannish. Our journeys are pure magic. They are. I agree with you, mindset. We on some new shit. Yeah, 88. Yeah, we in there like swimwear. Yep, I used to hear people's like, yeah, you better start following now because it's hot. And I was like, man, that's a little bit, right? And then I was just like, but if I was on his vibe, I'd have gotten it. So I always respected it because I was always like, man, that's kind of dope, Like, ain't you little? No, I get it. When you know you don't have to question if the person in front of you is true or not. You know how to be loving. That type of shit change people. Sure do. Yes, it takes time. It definitely is worth it. Yep, we do mirror each other. Yes, I love all my exes. I love my exes, but I've also learned that you can love certain people from a distance. I learn everybody from a distance. Facts. I love you right now. I'm telling you, I am in my lives with my heart. When I say I love you, I say I love you the same way. If I had somebody in my side, I'd love you too. There's no reason to put judgment on your existence in love. Your name is freaking such and such. Just like the stars that exist that we know the names of, there's stars that exist we don't name the names of. I didn't know the name of you. Why wouldn't I choose to love you? No different than the person that's sitting in front of me. Sadhu Guru said, the moment we start learning how to love the people we have in our lives right now, you'll see a different lifestyle. You'll see something you'll never Never imagine, ever imagine. But the people that crosses our mind, we get attitudes and get upset and things of that nature. And then you realize that you don't have to. And he got me to see that from my own understanding that the reason why you're currently unhappy because somebody taught you how to be unhappy. But to be unhappy is only through experiencing what you feel is against your intuition, your alignment, your purpose. And so if you can get to the level of trusting your intuition, trusting that purpose, trusting that maybe I'm going to give it, you'll discover you're actually superhuman. You'll discover you're so unique that as soon as you realize why you're so unique, every relationship you ever had starts to make complete and total 100 sense. And anybody out there who know what I'm saying knows what I'm saying. That's how this shit is. That's how magical we can be, and I can teach that shit. To such a degree that who you are, every single relationship makes sense. And when you see it, because how the brain works, there's no bad thought, there's no good thought, there's no... Stop it. You thought it for a reason. Of all the thoughts that you could have, of 40, 90,000 you get a day, of all the 7.8 billion people in the world, you keep thinking about that person. You still ain't act on it, huh? You still ain't responded to your mind. It's like sending a text message over and over and over and over. I can't stop thinking about it, of course. You're supposed to. But now it's annoying you. Ain't that crazy? But you're allowing it when all you have to do is change it. Because it's still going to snap. The sun's still going to shine. I don't give a shit if you don't like it. You don't have to like it. It's just how it is. So what do? You make music from it. This is the power of experience. And before you know it, you just go with the groove of it. Because you changed on how you viewed it. This is evolution of love. Spirituality. So if you have something in your life that's like, and you can't get through it, please watch the videos. I'm creating the book, right? It's coming. Like it's not coming. It's there. Like this is happening. Like I get when like it's ding, and it's like, oh, what's that, Karen? Start from within, projecting outwards with a new perspective. Yep. Yeah. People they may not like it, but it's okay. Put it like this. They actually end up loving it because it's an authenticity that allows them to be more authentic of them. Nothing good or bad. It's a strength. And you get to share it. Thank you, Mindset. Thank you. I'm glad to meet you as well. You learn to take the lesson with you. Ask yourself, what did the relationship teach me? Yep. Thank you, Umbrella. Thank you. Man, y'all are dope. Yeah. Thank you, True Love Seeker. I like the people who like my kind of spirituality. Once again, I didn't really know I was spiritual. It's like low-key, I was like, yeah, I'm spiritual. I get it. Yeah, what's spirituality? And then I asked, and my brain was like, oh, it's funny that you asked. You don't even know who you are yet. I was like, remember who you are. Go check out my first video. It was Remember Who You Are. I shit you not. My entire spirituality journey has been recorded. I just made live announcement. I am enlightened to somebody saying, when did you start understanding it? Clearly now. My first video was after George Floyd. And something inside me was like, make it. And I made it. And that was like almost 2 years ago. And here we are. And your body knows what to do. Always has. Rejection is redirection. Take it as a lesson. Make this your experience. No regression. My superpower is being unable to hold a grudge, but that's why I had to learn from a distance. Yes, the path of less to no resistance because of the world that I grew up in, being raped as an infant. I learned how to have no resistance. The uncomfortable memory of, I'm gonna say it on, right? I'm gonna trigger. I understand the power of truth, right? Sleeping with, right, people, and knowing that somebody just said something. I had to change my thought. I ran from it because I don't want people to feel offense from just this sickening lifestyle that I, experienced. And so I've learned that if I do that, the next thought comes choppy because I'm not being authentic. So there was a memory of me at the age of 3 sleeping with another woman and another man. I just said it was another woman. I knew the woman. Right? And so to know that it was my mother is where I started to build the whole, you telling me I can't love her? So that's where my story starts. Is that the details to that, behind the scene, the gross parts, to say that I can tell you with clarity. Being enlightened is something you can teach. Because everything I experienced was just physical human experience mixed with what we call emotions. And mixing them two up over will awaken anybody. And the higher the level of pain, the higher experience it goes to the brain. And bottom line is that when you experience pain at that high of a level, it's almost like experiencing enlightenment. You see Jesus. And so that's what I experienced since, right? And there are other people like me. And this is how people become, right? There's something in their brains that causes them. Everybody's just different. Buddha's story when he goes to out of town, he's like, why do people die? Why do people do this? And right. And so I grew up with this crazy world. I'm just like, y'all keep labeling people and there's nobody loving them. Why can't they get love? And so I feared that I wasn't going to get that magical love if I told you the stuff I went through. If I told you the abuse, I felt like you was going to look at me and I couldn't be exciting Kyle. I couldn't be the cool kid. I couldn't be the nerd. I couldn't be the runner. I couldn't be the, right? I wanted to be all these things, but I only allowed it to flow based off what other people said. And that, the experience, so on and so forth, when you see that, and now it's coming back, when you see that you can be you, you give people permission to, and they see the authenticity. Like, that was hard to tell you what I just told you, but I say it gently because I do love my mother. And so you ask yourself, why would anybody do that? Because it happened to them when they were a child too. Because you only do what you were taught to do. So if I went through that, right? I understand the fears of my past. For the people who responded and said what they said and did what they did, they didn't do anything negative. They were responding based off the experiences that they had. And so when a man or a woman is fully accepting of themselves, this is where the view of twin flame becomes so powerful. Me being like this, I understand for the masculine to the femininity of that energy. Vibrationally, there are other people who, he does get it. She does get it. Because there's a formula, right? Now, but Einstein had it. All the greats, Disney had it. Go look them up. And there's a thing. And so every single person has it. And you just got to pay attention to your past experiences. That's it. When you pay attention to your past experiences, you quote unquote get it, all your relationship becomes like your secret hidden gems. Every single one. They become a chain of memories that sends you deep into your future. And you're just like, wow, I get it. I'm supposed to love the people I love. I'm supposed to experience them. And this is the experience I got. right? And so now you get to be loving to whoever comes into your life, no matter what they've been through. I don't care, right? And so now you get to, not in a sense of choose, because choose is like being like, oh, comparing. No, now you get to operate in which you find your truth with every single person who sits in front of you, or touches you, or laughs with you, or helps you. You get to be authentically you and get them to see this is what love looks like if they were to be loving too. They either get to say yes or no, and that's it. Thank you, Desert Flow. I appreciate the honor. I do. Thank you, 88. Thank you, Destin. I appreciate it. You give Tabitha Brown energy. She sounds familiar. You're divine. That's what's up, Flo. Yeah, that's what's up. Hey, Trey, appreciate it. It's always been that way. I've always let people run over me. You ain't got to no more, TT. You ain't got to no more, TT. Oh, you sweet soul. But I love her, y'all. Like, that was my mama. Nobody else was loving her. I hear the stories about my mama, man. They bad, bruh. I'll call it, right? Like, it was bad. Like, there was nobody like, yeah, right? Maybe one or two, like, a sign here or there. But when you, like the full story, man, it ain't pretty. And so I was like, well, who gonna love her? Why can't she get unconditional love? Why can't she get love every motherfucking day? No matter what she go through? Nobody want to do it? Fuck it, I'll do it. You gonna judge me anyway? And so I started to, mess around and started to discover that more and more and more and more. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate it. What love looks like. There you go. Sliding. Good energy. Thanks for being you. Thank you, Lamar. Appreciate it. What's up, Michelle? Man, yeah, I'm feeling it. I can show you heaven on earth. My brain just told me. Like I said, when you get it, you get it. My brain literally just told me. Yeah. You don't have bad ideas. Right? You can live happily. I heard it, buddy. You ready? We're doing push-ups, y'all. Hey, listen. I know y'all, so they believe. When I say I had a vision and an idea, I've been doing 10 push-ups every hour and an hour for probably like the past 3 days, 2 days. Is this day 2 or day 3? I don't know. It's 3. Oh, okay. Day 3, right? Listen. Go do at least 20 push-ups every hour on the hour. It won't even take that long, right? I'm going to play some music so we kind of get in the move. Right? It won't take that long. And every hour and hour, go do as many as you can and just, you rest. Get you some water and stuff in between. And before you know, at the end of the week, you be in this motherfucker like my little homie over there with his little, yeah, I was like, all right, little man. And, we go up as time goes on. So, but yeah. What's up, Nichelle? How did you learn how to give her that? How to give her, the love. Because I felt like I wasn't receiving it. I wasn't. It was because I was too busy giving it. Reading the novel. I take the best advice from both the Quran and the Bible. My white bad. The cool part is the people in my life who felt like that I wasn't or was, they were giving love too. The thing was that I was being judgmental. If they were in my life today and I saw them, there's no more judgment. It's just how you love. I can accept your rejection. Come on, man. Walk to the shower, I wasn't trying to get her. You take for granted certain shit. Like never worrying if she fuck with you cause you rich. Or friends feeling like they deserving of what you get. And trying to bring you down, that dollar made people flip. Like quarters, I be caught up in stressing over this chip. Like drowning in depression, the women liquor is slit, right? B&B's way up in the hills out in Malibu. Pomegranates growing in the bushes, feeling gratitude. Shorty trying to fuck with me, but I just keep it casual. Breaking all the rules, let her stay until the afternoon. It get lonely, I be knowing she phony. Thinking back to all of the women that really chose me. The time we spend with people in our lives is so much. It's what you do when you're with them. Maybe it's a kiss. Maybe some kind words. Maybe it's push-ups. Maybe it's a song. Maybe it's silence. Homie, ain't nothing free. When you see that you have everything you need, you can only offer your love. And if it's a good woman or a good man, they look you dead in your eyes and say, yes, please. Because they know what they want too. And you move different. You ain't gotta hide shit. You get to be you. And it's like, damn. What's up, Kadeja? What's up, Catherine? I came in on time just to see you. I came in just in time to see you. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm telling you, every hour on an hour, go do some push-ups. Tell y'all. So I do pull-ups with mine, but I ain't doing them today because we've been consistent. So I was like, all right, I feel a little. And so we were doing them. We doubled up. We missed an hour. Like if we miss an hour, we'll hold ourselves accountable. Like hold ourselves accountable, build a little, what you call it, right? And that's also building our relationship, right? So we get through, we have a little, you know what I'm saying? A little, right? And so that helps him to connect with himself. That helps with mind-body connection. There's all types of stuff you can teach. And just a simple interaction. Man, every experience your body has adds value to who you are. This is why they said it always starts with just a touch. A touch will electrify a person. If you've never felt that, I'm sorry. If you've never felt just a touch, hey, what's up? Would you touch my neck? No, I'm good. You good. Don't touch my neck. Nah, I'm straight. If you've not felt that, that's all it is. Just that moment. If that's pure, don't hide it. Maybe the only time you get that experience. You never know if you're going to get it again. So, be grateful for what you. Even if it's just you being by yourself. It's true, husband and I have literally have sparks sets off between us. There you go. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Thank you, Siegel. I appreciate it, love. Man. So, we're going to be here till 8. What y'all got on your mind? I ain't got nothing but time.
Walking on a tightrope, trying not to spiral.
I love you too, Love Jones. Appreciate it. It feels so good. It's like being free, y'all. I don't know how to explain this shit. Like, god damn. I mean, this motherfucker like... What does this say? It's like, I can't make this up. Like, well, I'm corny as shit. And I love it. Good things take time. I can't wait to have a soulmate. Check this out, TT. You don't need to wait for your soulmate. They already en route. The name of the game is make sure you doing your thing. So when they show up, you ready to go ahead and create. They be looking at you like, I think you the one. You be like, I know I am. What about you? You think you the one? And we think that we the two. We twin flaming this motherfucker together. And you can say it. And that's what they call power couple. Is that your man? Yes, it is. Is that your girl? Yes, it is. Is that your queens? Yes, it is. Is that your crew? Is that your boo? Is that your... Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Man, you have to think twice. You have to be like, oh, well, you know, on Tuesdays. Shit feels good, y'all. You have to... Your soulmates here. That's everybody. Your